Awesome. So it's time, and I want to formally welcome you to the QROQ webinar today. And my name is Cyril Gupta. Some of you also know me as the Jeet guy or Jeet. And I've been making software for the internet marketing industry for more than a decade now, nearly a decade and a half, actually. It's been a great ride. I've made a lot of interesting products and brought them to the market. Before I go further into this, let's get a round of introductions. I'm in Dubai right now. It's about 6 p.m. It's exactly 6 p.m. today. Please drop me in the chat where you're from. Tell me about yourself, anything that you want to share, and I'll give you some of you guys, as many as I can, a shout out, and we'll go right into the topic after that and talk about today's session. Welcome to the webinar once more. In the chat box, please feel welcome to tell me where you're from. TK says, I have to drop off early. Appreciate if you could answer this question. Can I create QR code for SMS? Absolutely, TK. Yes, you can. Right. So Gisela is from Austria. Welcome to the webinar, Gisela. Really appreciate you. Amin is from Vienna. Vienna is also in Austria, isn't it? So we have two people from Austria today. Larry is from Florida, Florida Space Coast. Welcome, Larry. Lorenzo, Italy. I would guess that from the name Lorenzo. And John says, hi, John, welcome to the webinar. Where are you from, John? And Dan says, can you make clickable QR code? Dan, QR codes are images. They're not clickable, but you can scan them. And if you want to make clickable QR codes, you want to put it on the website, just link it to a href tag, just like a regular image, so it's not impossible. Yes, you can, but the main purpose is for scanning. James from Arlington, Texas, welcome to the webinar. Ramsey, bonjour from south of France. Well, bonjour is the only word I know in French, and I learned it for a year back when I was 8 years old. So it's been a while. Babasar, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. I hope I'm saying it right. Babakar is a C. Sometimes we pronounce it as a sir, but okay, Babakar from SN Dakar. Simon from Bolton near Manchester in UK, and you have loads of my current products. Thank you, Simon. I know you are a customer already. Really appreciate your business. I hope you like today's product too when we come to it. Rolf is from Sweden. Welcome, Rolf. Ross D. Urso is from Sydney, Australia. Lots of different time zones we have here. And Ganti has a question for me about the resale license. I'll get to it, Ganti, soon enough. Roger Lakeman is from Oxfordshire, UK. I think this is a good time for UK. Last night, I had a person who was awake till 2 a.m. to be on the webinar. Well, hopefully today you are here on a much more comfortable time. Babakar is from Senegal. Awesome. Welcome to the webinar from Senegal, Babakar. Francis is from South America. So fantastic. We have a lot of different people from many different time zones. And sitting here in Dubai, I think I'm right in the middle. Really appreciate you guys for taking out the time to attend the webinar. Now, today's topic is unlock your best revenue, selling a product no local business can resist, and profit big with QROQ's irresistible QR technology. So obviously it's about QR. It's about my new product that I've released in the market is called QROQ. We'll be talking about the product. We'll be talking about the opportunity. I think that's very important. Now, before we do that, I want to do a very, very quick survey. Guys, out of you, how many people are gonna look at today's product to sell it further as a dealer, as a vendor? And how many of you are going to use it for yourself? How many of you are looking to use it for yourself? How many of you are looking to sell it? All those who want to use it for yourself, drop 1 in the chat, and all those who want to sell it, drop a 2. And let's do a combo. I got it from the last webinar. Those of you who want to use it for yourself and sell it, drop me a 3 in the webinar. Let's see what is today's mood. So we have Michael says 2, John 2, and John W says, don't know until I see its attributes. I think that's fair, John. Simon, 1 and 2, Larry 3, John says both 1 and 2 plus 3. Yes, we had that math in the morning too. Again, the majority of the people here today, you are going to use it for yourself and sell it. I think it's a great crowd. This is exactly what I want to do too. I want to bring you this product that you can use yourself and also sell it and profit from it. So let's go right into the next slide. What's the fastest way to make a sale? Now, this is a marketing question. I don't know if any of you have done some marketing study. I know quite a lot of you are marketers. We are, after all, in the internet marketing industry. So you might have a good answer for this. What kind of product sells the most? Is it the vitamin kind of a product or a painkiller kind of a product? And I'll tell you the difference between the two. The vitamin product is for boosting something. You're already there, you're in a good place, or maybe you want to increase your strength, your vigor, you want to feel better. You take the vitamin product to feel better, to do better than what you're doing today. And the second category of the product is the painkiller product. The painkiller product is a product that resolves your problem, that takes care of a hassle. Something is bothering you, and the painkiller product will remove that. What kind of product will sell more? In the chat, drop V for vitamin and P for painkiller. Let me understand where the votes are coming from. Kanti says painkiller is for getting the attention and click on it, and vitamin is to make them buy. Well, that's a great combination too, Kanti. Painkiller is a product, of course, but here we are talking about different categories. Larry says painkiller, Simon painkiller. I think everybody who's voted has voted overwhelmingly for the painkiller. And I would say that's conventionally true, absolutely correct. But here is the thing. What if you had a product that combined both the attributes? Something that can help anybody who's already in a good place, already in an established business, or already doing okay, give them an opportunity to grow, to do better in life, or to, have better performance, better ideas, and somebody who's not even got that opportunity, somebody who doesn't have the idea about how to do this, or who have a problem getting things done, give them something that resolves the issue and solves the problem. That kind of product is definitely something that will appeal to both ends of the demographic. People who want a painkiller, and people who want a vitamin pill. Both of them will be benefited. And if you have a product like that, you will be able to sell it to the most number of people. And there are always some products that do this very well. And QR code is a technology that solves a problem and also helps people in growth. Again, this is the third option, which was the correct. So we want to profit today from a technology that everyone is using right now. So again, another quick survey. How many of you are using QR codes today? Drop a yes if you're using QR codes right now. And I'll show you the stats by then. David says me. John says me. And yes, Roger from Roger. Simon says no. Simon, you're not using it. Keith says yes. Stan is from Fairhope, Alabama. Welcome to the webinar, Stan. So majority of the people here are already using QR codes. I'm not surprised. Today, QR codes are ubiquitous. They're in every business and they're growing extremely fast. Right now, the growth in QR code adoption, according to a recent survey that I looked for, that I checked out, is 47% year on year. So in about 2 years, it more than doubles, right? That's the kind of crazy growth that QR code adoption is having. And in dollar terms, in the terms of the market value of QR code technology products, technology platforms, it's already at $1.5 billion. So imagine the kind of market that we're heading to now. With more adoption, more people are going to use the technology platforms. You're going to have the sales. Even if you take the conservative estimate of equating the adoption, you're going to have so much more opportunity to grab a share of this amazingly fast growing market. Now, there is a problem though. QR codes are universal. They solve a problem. They take people to websites from this mobile phone. You can scan it. You don't have to type anything. People are using it for all sorts of things, but it's got some problems, and there are also some opportunities that are born because of the problem. Yes, QR codes have issues, and with every issue, every problem that you see, there is also an opportunity. That's where the painkiller plus the opportunity plus the vitamin pill comes in. QR code is, of course, the painkiller. It's a basic product. Everybody needs it so that people won't have to type the URL and people can get to their business faster. But the opportunity is to just make this product so much better, make QR codes so much better that it gets you more sales, it gets you faster to the objective that you're trying to get to. That's why for the next few minutes, I think about 30 or 60 minutes or so, where the length of the webinar that we're going to have typically, let's focus on this and make sure that you get the maximum out of this. And we'll begin by talking about some of the problems that QR codes have. The first problem is QR codes look boring and identical. Well, this is an example QR code right here. And if you take up any other QR code, put it alongside it, you would not be able to understand what's the difference. You can't tell from watching or from looking at a QR code where it's going to head to. And they're so boring, so impersonal that nobody has a branding identity. And businesses want that, right? Every business out there wants to be seen, wants to be identified, wants to be recognized, whether it's your dentist office, local dentist office, or your local cafe, or your agent, real estate agent, or if you have a marketing team, all the people who go out and visit clients, they want to make an impression. And the QR code is a part of that deal, right? People spend thousands on branding on those fancy signs and good decors and nice quality brochures, menus, everything is top notch with businesses because they want to have a recognition. And then when it comes to QR code, all you have is this. Well, businesses would want something like you see on the screen. It's a branded QR code. And if you just go to a business that is using an impersonal QR code like this and showed them, hey, I'm going to make a QR code for your business that looks like it's for your business, well, that sale is already made, right? So it's the first thing. Then the second problem is QR codes are great for taking people to the website, but as a business, you never find out who is coming to your websites, who's scanning the QR codes, who is visiting your menus, who is looking at your profiles. If you drop your visiting card in a bunch of places, who was the person who actually scanned that and came to your profile and looked at you? Well, this is a problem that needs to get solved because data means information. Information is the new age oil. I'm sure you've heard it enough times to get bored or to get, to understand what I'm talking about without me explaining it further. People need analytical data to make good decisions about their marketing, whether something is working or not. And old style QR codes do not give that, but trackable QR codes. And today we are going to show you this technology. These codes are trackable. Codes made by QROQ are trackable. They're dynamic, and you can see exactly who is scanning the QR, who's coming to your website, who's looking at your content. That is also a major change. And every single business who operates a legit business, who are spending money on their business, who've got an office, maybe they put a QR code on the wall, they want to know what's happening, how much is their marketing working, how many scans they're getting per day. Well, Croc solves that. And there's a third problem. I think this is a big headache. This is the painkiller bit too. You see, QR codes point to a website, and anytime you change that website, maybe you change the URL for something, you got a new PDF or a new menu or a new profile or a new social media profile, whatever you want to change. Anytime you change something, you will need to go and reprint every single QR code out there, which means if you got QR codes printed on menus, well, you need to change that. You got it stuck on the table, yes, you need to change that. If you have it on the visiting card, you need to change the entire visiting card set. You will need to get them reprinted. You got it on a website, on Facebook profile, wherever you have the QR, every single place you have to go and change it, reprint it. It's expensive. Yes, it's time consuming, and it's such a big hassle that most people choose not to do the change. Even if it helps their business, they choose not to do the change. And imagine if it was easy to do this, if people could just change the back end without affecting the QR with just one click, right? That would be precious for them. That is something that would solve the problem. And the Croc technology has dynamic QR codes, which does that. So that's another advantage. Now, the fourth problem is anytime you use a QR, it needs to point to something, right? You can't have a QR code that points to nothing. You need to have a menu, a link tree, a social media page, or a website, or a PDF, or a document, something that the QR points to. And that means you need to have a domain, a hosting, you need to have a technical backend, you need to understand where to put things up, and that's a major hassle for local businesses. I know all of you guys here are more technically conversant. You know what you are doing. You already have access to hosting. Maybe some of you even have websites and you have blogs and all. But most of the local businesses that you go out to, think about the lawyer, think about the dentist, think about the cafe. They need to pay somebody to get it done, right? And that's an additional hassle. And if somebody needs to get paid, well, that should be you. And you can make things easy for them by using Croc again, because it gives you QR pages which are hosted for you. You don't need to bring in a website. You don't need to bring in a domain. You don't need to bring in a domain, you don't need to bring in any hosting. It's all taken care of by QROQ. And the fifth problem is if you got a website on the back end, if you got a profile page or anything that is about your business, maybe you want to create a mini website or even a menu, which is HTML. You need to know some technology, right? You need to know some HTML. And even if it's the easiest programming language, it's still coding and nobody wants to do that. But QROQ has templates. It has ready-made templates for most business use cases. I think you will find nearly all of them. And all you need to do is put in some data and you will have beautiful menus, beautiful date link trees, beautiful visiting cards, beautiful profiles. If you're a consultant, if you're a real estate agent, everything is done for you through an easy system that anybody can use. You can use it yourself, you can give it to your clients, and they can use it for themselves too. Right, so Race gave me some feedback. Cyril's voice keeps fading in and out. Well, I'm trying to be near the mic. Hopefully it's still legible. Now, the next thing is, this is something which is a part of the AI revolution. Every product that I bring out has AI in it, and I will be revolutionizing the QR technology through AI. So now in QROQ, you have AI QR page creator. So all you need to do is tell QROQ, hey, this is the kind of page I want to create. Let's say you are a dentist, you want to set up a dentist page, a profile page for dentists, where customers can see your timings, they can see your details, the treatments that you do. Well, all you need to do is tell AI, this is my, my name, this is my clinic's name, here are the details, generate a page, click a button, and the AI would write the content, it would design the page, it would present it to you, and all you need to do now is decide if you want to change something. If you want to put up some kind of graphics like a logo or your photograph, you could do that and just hit publish. So you have AI generated QR pages that are fully modifiable. That's amazing new technology. And all of that is handled with my new software called QROQ QROQ, right? So let's take a look at the demo and understand what it can do. So guys, if you are excited about the demo, give me a yes in the chat box, and I will play the demo to you and show you what QROQ can do for you. Getting a lot of yeses. Amin says, jump at shows, please. Simon, yes. Rafiq, yes. Yvonne, yes. John Tennant says yes. Roger, Larry, Mike Barnett, Ray M, Gisela, and Gisela's got a fire behind there. So yes, I think everybody is ready for it. So I won't keep you any longer. Let's go in and watch the demo here. And by the way, guys, while you're watching the demo, feel free to put your questions in the chat box. I'll be answering the questions, and I'll be taking as many answers as I can. Hey everyone, this is Cyril Gupta, the best friend in your business. And today I'm going to show you QROQ, the all new QR code platform that is going to make your QR codes brandable and smarter. It's going to make them truly a marketing tool that benefits your business and helps you take it forward faster. So let's go in and take a look at QROQ. Right now I'm on the dashboard where you can see day-wise record of the scans that your business gets, and of course you can change the time periods you want, and you can also see some of the latest QR codes that you've created. You can see the views or the scans on those, and if you want to check out the stats, you can do that. But the important thing is we can create some really exciting QR codes with QROQ, and that's what I'm going to do. You can see here some of the earlier QR codes, but we're going to create a high quality branded QR, and to do that just need to click on create QR, and then you get the option to choose whether you want to make a dynamic QR or a static one. Remember, the QR codes that you've been making in the past are the static URL QR codes that you can never change. Once you print them, they are locked forever and you can never change the URL. So QROQ lets you create both static and dynamic QR codes, and you get a lot of different options to choose what you want to put on the QR codes. You can put websites, SMS messages. Yes, you can let people message you directly from a QR. You can get emails sent to you. You can also put in pure text. Yes, you can put in pure text in a QR code. You can send WhatsApp messages. And if you got a restaurant or a place where people gather and you want to give them access to Wi-Fi, you can give them access to the Wi-Fi directly by scanning a QR. You can put your business card on the QR code. You can have people make calls to you, or you can even put your crypto address and let people transfer Bitcoin to you using a QR. Of course, PayPal is also included. These are all the static options, and in dynamic options, again, you've got all the different static options that were already present, but you also get goodies like social media. Yes, you can create a link tree style page that links to all of your social media pages and have it on a QR. So when people scan it, they get taken to any of your social media handles. They discover them all. You can also create a business page. Yes, a completely dedicated business page. Any topic, it could be your corporate website or it could be anything else. Maybe you're selling something, maybe you've got a product on it, anything you want. Yes, that page can be linked to a QR. You don't even need hosting because it will be done inside of QROQ. I'm going to show many of these things to you soon. You can also create a QR that links to a feedback page. People can give you their feedback through a QR. You can share images. You can share multiple links on QR. If you are a restaurant owner or a cafe owner, you can have your menu on the QR. You could create a QR code that directs people to your app, whether it's on Android or iPhone, doesn't matter. You can have your profile card. It's like a business card, but then it's a profile which people can visit. So if you're a consultant, you can have your entire profile on a QR. Imagine printing that on your business card and having people discover much more details about you by just scanning it using their phone. If you're an e-com seller, you can also have coupons. So whether you want to put coupons online or inside a store where people walk in, you can do both using QROQ. You can even share videos or PDFs or even your event and music files all through a QR code. Let's start by sharing a website URL in QR. It'll be for my website, techniqueforce.com. So I will just put that in. Then click on continue. By the way, if you want to create multiple QR codes in one go, you can create in bulk using the create in bulk option. You can just upload a CSV file and QROQ will create multiple QR codes in just one step. But for now, I'm going to do the manual way. You can see the preview of the QR that you've just created. This is right now a very simple QR code, simple black and white images, but now you can change things a lot. For example, if I want to change the background color, I can make it any color I want. And look at this, the background color has changed. For this, I want kind of like an off-whitish color. I'll just go for this. You can also change the dots color. So if you want to change the dots color, maybe something to this that stands out, you can do that. There you go. You can also change the corner border color and the background color. So let's play with that also a little bit. I think let's go to a blue shade, yeah, for some reason, right? Let's make it look really standoutish. Here we go. You can also choose what kind of dots or borders you want. So we've got all these different options. Right now it's set to this, but if you want to choose something different, let's say you wanted to choose something more stylish for your QR, you can choose this, or we can make it circular dots. I actually like circular dots, so I'm going to keep that. Then you can also choose different kind of borders. Why have only square? Look at this. They look much better, right? This is looking cool too. What about circles? I think circles look good. Lots of different options here also. Check this out. Many different options. And you can also choose the shape of the dots. So if you want to use stars for some reason, you could do that. Or a circle, I think that's also possible. Many different options here too. I'll just go for a circular box. That's fun. I think this QR code looks good. And then you can also put in your logo. So any logo that you upload will be available. So we just put in some logos historically. If you want to put in a new logo, you can browse it and select it. I already have my logo here. I'll just click on it. And my logo is now on the center of the QR code. That means your QR code is now branded with your brand, like Technique Force. And if you want a frame, you can put a frame on the QR. So check this out. It says scan me. You got different styles of frame, and you can actually choose the message that you want to use. Right? So if you want to put Technique Force here for some reason, and click change, done. Finally, click on continue, and your QR code is ready right here. And you can download it in PNG or SVG formats. You can put it on your website, put it in your social media ads, or if you're running any kind of campaigns on social media, you can do that. You can publish them if you're printing an ad or you're printing a menu or a brochure or a card. And you can bet when people look at this, they will take notice. Your QR code is gonna stand out, it's gonna look special, and people will remember this. Compare this QR code to something like this, right? This is non-descriptive. Nobody pays attention to something like this, but this, it actually stands out. That's what QROQ can do, but this is only the beginning because I'm going to show you even more exciting features next. QROQ not only gives you a beautiful QR code, but also turns it into a real marketing tool. Now you can actually track who's been scanning your QR and find out who really are your customers. So if you look at the QRs that you've already created, you will see things like how many scans they've got. And if you click on them, you will get more details about it. So let's see if we can find one with more scans. Yes, this one, it's a QR that connects to an image and it's got 7 scans so far. Just click on it and you will see information like how many scans happened every single day, right? So this is a test, of course, account. So it doesn't have so many real scans in the real world. You will have it on your website or on your shop, and you will see a lot of different scans happening. You will see what kind of operating system people are scanning the QR with. Are they scanning it with a Windows, let's say computer, or are they scanning it with an Android phone or an iPhone? All of that information will be available here. You will see when the campaign started, how many scans happened every single day, where your QR scanners are coming from. If you've got a local product, it will be, of course, the country that you are in. But if you've got a website or you've got an ad running, you can see who are the people scanning in all those different countries, and you can see what cities are they from. So this is a great way to understand how your QR is working. If you're spending money on ads, if you're spending money on promotions, you can find out how the promotions are working. Now this is for an image, but imagine you could do the same for coupons, you could do the same for menus, you could do the same for special offers that you promote or your Linktree account that you have. You can see how your QR is actually working, the impact that it creates. That's a part of QROQ. QROQ also gives you overall analytics for all your QR codes, right? All you need to do is go into the analytics section. You will see all the QR codes that you've created along with the views that they've got. You can sort them also. If you want to see the QR code that has got the most views, you could do that. If you want to sort the QR code by the title, the name, you could do that too. And below that, below this section, you will see all the different information points that we have, like the operating systems, the devices that your customers are using, the countries they're from, the browsers they are using, the cities they're from, all laid out in a graphical format so that you can easily understand how your audience is behaving. If you have been running QR codes that are connected to the feedback option, as I showed you earlier, you can collect feedback from your clients. You can see those feedbacks too right on this screen. So it is like a composite view of all your business. Now, QR codes are meant to be shared, and if you are running a service, if you're a service provider, or you are creating a lot of QR codes, you can also group them into groups. Yes, make a group for marketing QR, make a group for transactional QRs, make a group for static QRs, or if you're running campaigns, group them according to the campaigns. That is possible inside of QROQ. And you can also share those groups with team members. Let's say you got a VA working for you, or you are a seller and you are onboarding customers. You can create a group for that particular customer, let them run their campaigns, share them the access of QROQ, charge them for it, and let them use QROQ by paying you a fee. Of course, you can help them as required if they need any technical assistance. You know, local businesses are not technical. They need the service, but they also need help. So you can make it a premium product. You can assign team access, just invite anyone you want using a code, or just use the email address, and you can decide exactly how much access you want to give them. Do you want to limit them to a particular group, or you want to give them access to all of the website, all of the account? Both are possible. If you choose limited access, you can give access to the team by just going to the group and then click on assign to team, and you will be able to choose what groups you want to assign to which team or which person, right? So it makes your job easy, it gives you protection, it lets you onboard your customers or give access to the groups to your team members so that you make sure that they cannot access the rest of the account and everything is protected in silos. The next feature we're going to look at is creating a landing page for your QRs or a QR landing page with AI. Yes, with QROQ, you can do it in one step. All you need to do is give your landing page a title and describe what you want on it. For example, I'm creating a landing page for a dentist. The clinic is called Smile Easy. We do a high quality. Let's also add some more information. Dentist. You can put in as much information as you want. I have put in the clinic name. We do high quality pain-free dental work with a strong target on children. Treatments available. I gave a list of treatments. Then I talked about special features and finally the phone number and the email. And all I need to do now is click on generate. It takes a few seconds and there you have it. Your landing page is right over here. You can view it. And if you want to edit it, just click on the edit button over here and you can easily modify anything you want on this page. You can even insert an image like this, rebrand the page as you want, click on save changes, and now you have an updated QR page that you can easily circulate, generate a QR code for it, and you can circulate it. No need for any hosting, no need for any complex setup. QROQ is API enabled, so you can integrate QR codes in your own app using QROQ, create those branded experiences without even having to do it manually. And if you've got the reseller level, you can sell QROQ and create licenses for your customers so that they can come in and use QROQ just like a regular user that we sell to. To do that, all you need to do is click on add sub user, then put in the customer's name, the email address, the password that you want to assign them, and the level of access that you want to give them. And finally, whether you want to make it a recurring payment or a recurring account or a one-time account, lifetime account, you can choose that and just add them. Those customers that you assign the accounts to will be able to use QROQ just like a regular user, and we will also give them the support, everything they need to get the best out of QROQ. Finally, in settings, you can change your password, change your email, name, etc. And if you want to use QROQ in other languages, we support Spanish too at this time, and this list will be expanded continuously, so you can choose to use QROQ in Spanish if you want to. So this was a complete overview of QROQ, showing you all the features and capabilities. It's the best queue. Awesome, guys. I was listening to the chat. I was on the chat looking at your feedback and really loving all the things you had to say about QROQ. And of course, some of you are my product users. All the good things you had to say about my products, about the software that you've already used. Really appreciate your feedback, Keith, Dana, I mean, all of you guys who chimed in, gave me some good words. It keeps me enthused. It keeps me enthusiastic. It helps me do my work better and makes me more passionate. Now about QROQ, you saw the demo and you understand the potential of this software. If you really were excited, if you're excited about this software, you feel that this is something that can help you in your business, give me a yes in the chat so that I know you are excited about QROQ, and next I will tell you more about it. So give me a yes and we'll continue from here. Yuan says yes, Ross says yes, Amin yes, Francis yes, Davis yes, Simon, Larry, Rashad, welcome to the webinar. Rashad, Tunde, welcome to the webinar. Mike's yes, and Gisela says yes, looks really good, 100% fantastic. And Alfred says price depending. Well, Alfred, I'm going to show you the price. You will be blown away. I will make sure that it's the best deal that you can get on this sort of product. Kevin's have to leave. Well, Kevin, let's go into the business. Now, QROQ gives you branded QR codes like the one you see right here, the logo, and you can put in your own caption. Now, people, when they scan it, they see the logo, they retain this, and it's helpful for any business. It also gives you color and designer QRs. Look at these designs, guys. You can even have a gradient in a QR. You can make pretty good image choices like using a square QR code or a QR code with circles in it, or even use knots and crosses. And if you want to put in a minion, you can do that too. So it's totally up to you how you want to style the QR code. Next, you also have dynamic QR codes. I explained this in the demo too. So the QR code can change anytime you want. You can point it to anything. Of course, you don't require reprints, because if you want to change the URL, all you need to do is go into QROQ and change the URL. By the way, you also get the advantage of a URL shortener when you get it through QROQ. It's kind of like Bitly, and it's absolutely free included in there. It also has deep analytics, so you get to know where your people are coming from, who they are, what kind of devices they're using, and how many scans you're getting per day. So it tends to give you a better idea of how your marketing efforts are working. Of course, it has an inbuilt URL shortener. I told you about it already. So you get shortened URLs, which are easier to read. And it also has an inbuilt AI page creator. And of course, you can set up link tree style pages that point to all of your social media websites using QR. And these are the ready-made QR page templates that you have. All of these templates like profile cards, coupons, videos, PDFs, you can connect to QR codes. You can easily design your menus or your pages using very simple, easy to use interface. Like this one is for the menu, or for a cafe that's running a menu. It's very common use for a QR code. So you can just upload things, type in your text, and you can have your menu ready just like that. If you have a business or consultant profile, you can set it up very easily. Just type the details like here, and you will have a ready-made profile. People can call you, people can mail you, people can chat with you. They can even book appointments. You see over here, they can book appointments with you all through the QR. You can have link tree style pages. If you want to use it on Instagram, you can have people scan it from your Instagram and come to your page where they can find more information about you. If you want to collect user feedback, yes, it's possible through QR2. By the way, Kurt, you have a question. When will the menu be available in German? Kurt, it is already available in German. All you need to do is type in German. The QROQ software is in Spanish and English to use, but you can put in content in any language you want. So if you want to build up menus in Arabic, German, Hindi, French, Russian, not a problem. You can build it in any language you want. Next, you can share images, videos, PDFs, everything. And it's time to make money with this awesome technology. This is an upgrade to QR tech. Everybody uses QR or is gonna use QR, but with QROQ, it just becomes so much better. So let's talk about money-making opportunity now. Sell QR codes as a service. That's a very common model. Many of you talked about it already in the chat. Implement QR codes for your local businesses and make a profit. You can set up the QR codes, you can have the QR codes running on your account. And if you want to give them access, you can even recruit them as a team member, create a group for their campaign, and have them use their own QR codes only. They can view the stats, they can use the details, but they can't change the rest of the business. They're not aware of the rest of the business, right? So it's very easy. Next, sell access. You can sell access at team level. So you can tell people, hey, I've got a QROQ account and I can give you access as a team member, and you can create your own QRs. You can do that. So people who sign in, they can create their own QRs and you can then sell access that way. You can also sell QROQ accounts, and this is possible through the reseller program. By the way, guys, I want to tell you this. The reseller program is going to be available only on the webinar and the launch sale. After the launch sale, I'm going to take away the reseller program, and you will not be able to get a reseller account. You won't be able to get licenses that you can sell. So this is something that is available only on the launch sale. By the way, on the launch sale, you also get the account for a one-time payment, right? You're not gonna have to pay for it again. No recurring, no monthly, no yearly. You will be asked to pay only one time. This is also something only on the launch sale. So you get to sell many different ways, and this time I'm doing something different. I'm giving you a complete ready to go business in a box kind of a thing, a ready to go sales setup kind of a thing. So you will get a ready-made sales page. You will get a complete sales page that is ready, that has everything in it, the graphics, the sales copy, the video. All you need to do is put in your buy button and start selling immediately. You'll also get 7 social media posts that you can post on your Instagram, Facebook, Instagram or Facebook, wherever you're posting, to have people read about QROQ or read about your service, and you can sell it to them. You will have 12 emails. You can set up a complete email sequence. For those of you who have an email list, you can just use the emails to sell your service to the market. You'll also get one blog article, graphics pack, plus some videos too. So yes, there's going to be a demo video that you can use with complete permissions. You will get a sales video and even videos to run in the ads. So the marketing pack is completely ready for you. You will get it when you get the all-inclusive deal that I'll show you in just a couple more minutes. Next, I want to show you a little sample of how easy it can be to find clients for QROQs, right? So let's go and take a look at this small video, which will show you how to find clients if you're looking for clients in any market.
Finding local businesses who can be customers to your QR code services or QR code accounts, QROQ accounts, is extremely easy. You can just go to Google Maps and put in any niche that you want. For example, if I wanted to put in restaurants in downtown New York, whatever region you want to put in, just put in the details over here, whatever area you want, whatever niche you want, and you can just click on the business name, and typically you will discover all the details about it, like their address, their website address, and their phone number. Then you can go to the website, find their email ID, or you can contact them on phone and ask them about the QR code technology that they're using, offer them a better technology, and just sign up new customers who can pay you a recurring fee. Because remember, these are local businesses. All they want are solutions and they're ready to pay for it. You can even look for them on Facebook. So yes, you can just put in, for example, restaurant. Same thing, restaurant in downtown New York, press enter, and then you can go for posts. You will see posts from all these people, from the restaurants or the people who visited those restaurants or whatever niche you have chosen. You can then target them, find their websites, the same page, same thing. Find their websites, find their Facebook pages and contact them. You can find people that you can find marketplace entries, and it's very easy to find clients on Google and on Facebook this way. And remember, it's absolutely free.
So this is how easy it is to find customers, and this was only on Google. Let me just pause that and I go to the next one. So this was on Google and Facebook, but you can do pretty much similar thing on all the social networks. And I actually have a team that does this often to find customers for my own products. I post on groups often. So if you're a part of any group which is for local businesses, you can join them if you're not a part of them and start posting about it. So that's a pretty easy way to start selling QROQ or start selling the services that you build with QROQ. Now let's go to the special deal. I know a lot of you are waiting for it. A lot of you have asked me for it. So what's in the QROQ suite? First, let me quickly go through that. You get QROQ Elite, which gives you access to all of the features. Yes, you can do color QR pages, dynamic QR pages. The complete features are available. There are some limitations about the number of credits. You're using credits only for AI, by the way. So you get 20,000 credits for the AI. And by the way, this is a great limit. I know some of you are already using my products. And by the way, let's do a quick survey here. All of you who are using one of my products today, maybe from a few years later or even today, drop me a 1 if you are currently using one of my products or have used it in the last few years and are happy about it. Yes, so drop me a 1 only if you're happy about it. And look at the ones in the chat, guys. Rashad, Simon, Kevin, Ganti, Davis, TK, Ron. Ron is using Rytix. It's my last product, the latest one. Ramsey, Larry, John, lots of people, right? So this is just to remind you guys, the kind of work I do is very long term. And if you invest in QROQ today, even if it's one time, you can be very sure that this product will just get better and better with time, and your investment is going to be returned to you with a good premium. Awesome. So you get to create 30 QR pages in the elite level, and you get 100 dynamic QR QRs. Also, you can do 30,000 dynamic scans per month, and you get this license to use for your own business. So if you're a small business, you want to use it for yourself, you can use the elite version. But in the deal that I'm going to give you today, you also get the pro version, the pro upgrade, which gives you 50,000 credits, unlimited QR pages, unlimited dynamic QRs, 500,000 dynamic scans every month, a commercial use license so you can sell it to other people, and 2 years of free upgrade. And by the way, guys, the price that I have here today is only the regular price. This is not what I will ask you to pay. I will not ask you to pay recurring. This is what I charge after it's out in the market, after the launch sale. The launch people, they are grandfathered with the price, the one-time payment that they do. In the future, after launch, everybody who comes in later, they're going to be paying the price that's listed. So not you guys. Next is the reseller version, which is something that I include only during the webinar and the launch sale. So you get 70 licenses to sell for in the all-inclusive deal. And let me remind you, after this sale ends, I'm going to sell this product for the $97 upgrade. So the total cost of ownership is going to be $164 per year in the deal today, and you can sell it to people. You can easily go to them and tell them, hey, if you go to Cyril today, he's going to charge you $164. But guess what? You can pay me $100 a year and I will give you the same access. So you can actually do that. Yes, you can even sell them a one-time account. You can tell them, okay, Cyril's charging $164 per year, but if you pay me $200 today or $180 today, you can use it for life. I will not charge you again. That kind of thing is also possible. And the good news is, any customer that you onboard, the support is handled by us. We take care of the customer's needs. If they have any help requirements, we will provide it to them. And our support system is online with real people, 24 hours a day, 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, every single day, all through the day. My team is online helping people, right? And you get both elite and pro version in the deal that I'm going to give you today. But that's not all. You also get some of my amazing other software, PeopleBots Pro. It's an online chat system. It's the most advanced online chat system. If you go to my website today, any of my websites, you will see PeopleBots AI on it. You can talk to it. And there is also the advantage of human AI hybrid technology in PeopleBots. So if you've got a human being that is a part of the chat process, people can request to chat with a human being. So yes, in my websites, you can talk to the AI or you can talk to a person and you get the same technology with you. Right. Next, CloudFunnels Pro. Yes, that's also included in the deal. You get CloudFunnels, the professional version of CloudFunnels, to create sales funnels, business websites, lead pages, opt-ins. It supports dozens of payment systems and page builders. All the features included. It's a perfect alternative to ClickFunnels, actually a bit more advanced than that. You get it included in the deal today. And the total value of the deal is QROQ Elite, which is $67 per year normally, QROQ Pro, which is $97 per year normally, QROQ Reseller at $197 a year, PeopleBots Pro at $164, CloudFunnels Pro at $164, and the total cost, if you had to own the same thing outside of webinar today, would be $689. And some of these products like QROQ Reseller, you would not even get out of special sales, right? So it's going to be really, really interesting to see that this is the deal that you would need to get otherwise. But today, this is a special deal only for the webinar. You can get QROQ for only $189. Yes, this is a very special price. If you think this is a great price, give me a yes in the chat, guys, so that I know that you are excited about the price. Davis already said, even before I asked, I am in. Fantastic, because today you're gonna save $500 on the list price. James says yes, Light says yes, Larry, Francis, Davis says I'm buying. It's buying time now. Ramsey, Ron, Larry, it's just scrolling up, guys. Lots of people. John, Gisela, is that lifetime? Yes, this is a lifetime price, guys. You don't have to pay for QROQ ever again if you get it on the webinar today. And to get it, now let me reveal the license, the link to get it. You have to go to this link. But before that, I just want to give you the couple of booster packs that I have on this. There are 2 booster packs. Now, remember, I showed you that you get 50,000, 500,000 dynamic scans per month and 50,000 credits for AI use, but you can make it unlimited. So there are a couple of booster shots, booster packages which will be available to you. The first one is unlimited usage license for 2 years. So no more limits on scans, no more limits on AI for a whole 2 years for only $37 one time. That's an additional thing you can buy. It's not vital to buy it. You get everything else that I've given you, that I told you about. But if you buy this, also you get 2 years of unlimited usage. And there is another option available to you. And this was actually demanded by many people in my earlier webinars. If you are a seller, you want to sell QROQ to other people, you can increase the number of licenses that you're able to sell from 70 to 140. So that means you can get a total of 210 licenses, and the cost of getting these additional 140 license is only $97. So that means you need to pay only 65 cents per license, and then you can make a markup of, you can easily sell these licenses for $100 plus. So just calculate. I think Ganti is very good at math. He can probably drop the number in the next second in the chat. You're going to be able to get that much more. So $14,000 easy you can make if you sell all the licenses at $100, right? So that's a great offer. So it's a very easy thing to upgrade to. Now, this is the URL you need to go to get this offer. It's getcroc.in webinar deal. And I think my team will be dropping that in the chat. I will drop it in the chat too, in fact. It's getcroc.in webinar deal. Perfect. So Swati has already dropped it in the chat, guys. This is the link you need to click on and go to. You will see a buy page like this. This is the page you will see. Put in your email address over here. Make sure you put in your good email address. And we've got two payment options. The first one is PayPal. So you can choose to pay by PayPal or choose to pay with your credit card using PayPal. This is the first option. And if you want to pay by Stripe, you can use Stripe to pay for this. The Here you got the two options that I told you about. If you want to buy any of them, you can do this right here. By the way, these options are only on the webinar. After the webinar is over, after the launch sale is over, I will not be offering these bumps. In fact, the all-inclusive deal that I'm going to give you today, which includes everything here, is going away after the launch sale, right? It won't be here. So just make sure you get it during the webinar to get this best offer. And just want to remind you, all of your purchases are covered by a 30-day special refund guarantee. I want to tell you why it is special, because it's a no hassle refund guarantee. Now, I know many of you are coming to me with some experiences from some other vendors. If you've not worked with me before, you might have a question. Hey, Cyril, if I invest in it and I'm not able to sell it for whatever reasons, maybe I don't feel, the energy, and maybe I want to do something else. Can I exit? Yes, you can. In 30 days, you can exit anytime. It's no cost. We won't be charging you for any usage. Anything that you do in those 30 days is absolutely free. So it's like a free 30-day trial. Anytime within 30 days, come back to me and tell me, hey, I can't use it anymore. If you're ready to let this go, I will refund it. I will refund you the money right away. No hassles guarantee. So that is something that only I do, by the way. Other people might, if you've worked with them, you might have had some experiences with me. If you worked with me before, if you have wanted to get some refund from me before for any reason, well, it's always easy, because I'm interested in working with only the people who I can serve, who I can benefit. And this is something that will show you what our commitment is. Now, if you look on Google for Technic Force Ventures, you will see our Google business page, Google business listing. And on that listing, we have a rating of 4.9 stars for over 194 reviews, right? So imagine the kind of work we are doing. Yes, we couldn't get a perfect 5 over 200, nearly 200 reviews. So sorry about disappointing the 3 odd customers. But 4.9 stars over 200 nearly reviews. Imagine that. Next, we on Trustpilot, we have a rating of 4.5 stars, and now it's about 35 reviews. So think about the work we are doing. It's very high quality. The product is high quality. It's maintained very well, and we keep the commitment. So that's the kind of difference you get when you get a Technic Force product. So if you want QROQ today for the special deal, remember it's a deal that is only available for 30 days. that saves you $689 per year. It's a lifetime deal. You pay it only once, and this is the link that you need to go to, getcroq.in/webinar deal. By the way, if you got buy this product tonight, drop me a word in the chat so that I can give you a shout out and just announce you and welcome you to the family. PJ says, I'm in. Thank you, PJ, for purchasing the product. I'm sure you will enjoy it. And if you got any of the upgrades, thank you for that too. We have 2 upgrades today. The unlimited usage for 2 years, which removes all limitations from the AI and the dynamic code counting, plus 140 extra licenses to sell. You can grab these 2 today. By the way, once the 2 years are over, it doesn't mean that your usage will just go away. No, then your counting starts. So after the 2 years, your 50,000 credits come into the play. You can use them. They don't go to zero. And after the 2 years, your 500,000 scans per month limit is reinstated, and you can scan 500,000 without any kind of further payments. So that's the deal here today, guys. Ross is asking for FE only link. Ross, the FE only link will be available very shortly in about 10 minutes. You can just go to getcroq.in and you will be able to buy the FE only. The launch is going live very shortly. And Kevin says, I'm in. Davis says, bought and paid. Congratulations, Davis. Congratulations, Kevin. Welcome to the product, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're able to use it to sell and to make your own QR pages and QR codes. Dana says, is there a sales page to learn more about the features? Yes, Dana, you can go to getcroq.in. Shane says, I'm in too. Congratulations, Shane, and welcome to QROQ. Really appreciate you. Just making sure the website is live now. I'm just gonna check that. So if any of you guys want to get only the elite version, you want to use it only for yourself, I think you can do it now. So if you wanted to do that, you can go to getcroq.in, only this part. But remember, that's not the crazy deal, right? It's still one time, but it doesn't give you access to all the other products. It doesn't give you access to the reseller level. It doesn't give you access to the pro level. It doesn't give you access to people bots and cloud funnels. By the way, guys, if any of you want to see the demo for people bots, you want to see what people bots is all about or cloud funnels is all about, just drop me in the chat and I will play a quick video that shows you what can people bots do or what can cloud funnels do. And after that, I will go right into the questions once more. Ganti says, please tell us what each reseller license gets so that we can give the buyers of the license from us. So Ganti, every person who buys the reseller account from you gets full access. So if somebody buys Elite from me today and you sell Elite to the buyer through your reseller account, both the people get the same access. So there is no differential treatment. Everybody gets the same capabilities, same access to the product, whether they buy from you or whether they buy from me. Shane says, yes, I want to see the demo. And Dana says, I want to see the coupon working. Well, Dana, in the demo, I did show a bit of that, but if you want to see the coupon working, here is an idea. You can get the Elite version, take it for a spin, and just use it yourself. If you don't like it, just approach my team, get a refund. But otherwise, you can just keep using the program and benefit from it. So it's a no-brainer exercise today. Let's take a look at people bots, and then we'll come back to the webinar question answer session in just about 3 minutes. Having people bots is like having highly skilled, untiring teammates who will work for you around the clock and take care of all your communication work. It can sell, promote your offers, engage your visitors, provide support, and even coach your students like a professional coach. Yes, PeopleBot's cutting-edge AI tech can become an expert at anything. Put in your knowledge bases, support guidelines, sales scripts, tech manuals, ebooks, or anything else you want, and PeopleBot will remember every detail permanently. Fully customizable. That's right, create chatbot with distinct personality traits. Friendly, funny, empathic, stern, academic, bohemian. You pick how you want your bot to behave. Will not feel like they're talking to a dead, lifeless machine. But it gets better. PeopleBots is the only AI website chat with human AI hybrid technology. That means your human team can take over any chat from AI or hand over any chat to AI. That's right. Take over difficult conversations or conversion opportunities while keeping your workload light and manageable. Peoplebots will get you leads too. Yeah. Site visitors and ask for the email addresses, which will go right into your favorite CRM. That means you can reach out to them over and over with your marketing message. When you use Peoplebots, you open your all over the world, because Peoplebots can speak hundreds of languages and talk to your customers in the language they speak. It doesn't matter what language you teach Peoplebots in. Peoplebots will always reply to your customers in the correct language. That means you can engage with prospects no matter where they are. It keeps track of all its conversations. You can review them whenever you want and even use them to train the AI and make it smarter. Yes, tell Peoplebot what the right answers are and your future visitors get better answers. Peoplebots has so many features that it's hard to describe them all in one video. Now that you've seen how powerful Peoplebots is, I know you can't wait to get started. Our competitors charge anything from 5 times the price of Peoplebots, and they don't of the amazing features that we built inside of this amazing platform. What you see on this page is a super special deal. You can grab Peoplebots now for a special access price that we won't have on it again. Become a proud owner of Peoplebots today and get an in-house team that works for you 24 hours every day. Business forward while you focus on the things you enjoy. Don't worry, your investment is protected. You're covered with our 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you're not absolutely blown away with the results that Peoplebots gets for you, simply ask our support desk for a refund within 30 days. Don't waste another moment thinking about something that's an absolute no-brainer. Make Peoplebots yours right now. So this was Peoplebots. It's a great software for you if you want to put, your website chat up. If you want to put chat on your website, let me get back to this. So yeah, you can use Peoplebots to put chat on your website, and it's a pretty example. If let's try going to Peoplebots today on getqroq.in. This is the QROQ website, guys. If you want the elite version, you can click on buy now and buy the elite version. It's $32 lifetime sale right now on that too. But I would heavily recommend that you get the full version, that you get the all-inclusive version if you can. It's just so much better. It's a special deal only for the webinar. Now you got a chatbot over here. This is Peoplebots. By the way, this can be rebranded. If you want to rebrand it, you want to use something like powered by your business name. Yes, it's absolutely possible. And it can get you leads too. So if you put in your leads, it will tell you, it will give you the lead report. It will send it to your autoresponder. And yes, this is included in the 189 deal, right, Shane? So this is, you're asking me, is this 199 for bonuses? Yes, this is included in the deal. And it's a very intelligent chatbot. If you ask it a question, the AI will answer very accurately in a very nice manner. Davis, you already paid for it. Fantastic. Don't worry about it. If you have any issues, just tell my support and they will be working with you. You can log in by going into sign in over here. It will load up the sign in place. If you don't know your password, don't worry. Put in your password in the forgot my password page and it will reset your password, right? So that's that's an easy way. By the way, Peoplebots has human chat, so you can see one of my agents logged in and they left when they saw my name on it. So yep, you can have a hybrid AI human chat experience over here. So that's Peoplebots for you. And if you want to look at CloudFunnels, let me know and I will drop you. Dana, to get QROQ, you have to go to this page, getqroq.in/webinar, and type. This is a special deal for the webinar, special discount. It will take you to the buy page like this one. Secure checkout. You need to fill in your email ID over here. And if you want any of the upgrades, you can click on this. And once you're ready to go, click on confirm. Again, type https getcroq.in/webinar deal, right? That's what you need to type. Get the webinar deal. It'll take you to this page. There is a link in the chat. Check this out, guys. This is the chat that you have on Teams. Use this link, click on it, and you will be taken to the same page. You don't need to type, just use the link and get there. Awesome. So Ralph, don't worry about it. If you want to the 32 version only, $32 version only, you can do that. And if you're ready to buy in the launch sale, we have the launch sale going for the next few days. You just create a support ticket and we might be able to create an adjustment. I don't know. Usually we don't, but by the way, the price is going to go up. Today is the last webinar. It's the second and the last webinar. And from now on, every day, the price is going to go up slightly. It won't be a deal breaker, but the price will definitely go up a little bit. So just take care about that. This is the best time to buy. Dana says this link goes straight to JVZoo. Exactly. This is because we've already shown you the product. You know what it is. It's time to buy. So if you want to check out the product more, you can go to getcroq.in without the webinar deal. It will take you to the product landing page. But if you want to buy with a webinar deal, the special webinar deal, just use the link that goes straight to JVZoo and get it. Shane says, once I buy $189, can I upgrade to 2 years upgrade? Yes, Shane, it's on that page. So let me show you that page one more time. You've got an option to upgrade to the 2-year limit here, and there is another checkbox that says 140 extra licenses. Now, if you want to upgrade later, yes, that's possible. In that case, you need to ask my support team, create a support ticket and tell them, hey, I want to get the upgrade to the unlimited or the extra licenses. They can offer you a direct link. By the way, they can only do so during the launch sale. After the launch sale, the unlimited upgrade is going away and the extra licenses are also going away. Right? So just pay attention to this fact that you can only do that during the special launch. Dana is asking where can I get the elite? I think somebody in chat the link. Davis says my login page looks different from what you showed. Davis, you just need to go to getcroq.in. I mean, it should not and cannot look different. This is literally the website, getcroq.in. Go here, then go to sign in. It's the page right over here. So try that. I don't think it'll look different for you. Try that one more time. By the way, guys, keep dropping the questions. I'm going to be here as long as you keep asking me questions, and I'll be happy to answer all of them. Shane is asking me, when does it end? Well, Shane, not very long from now. The launch is for 7 days. So for these 7 days, you can still get the lifetime deal. You can still get the all-inclusive deal. You can still get the reseller deal. You can still get the unlimited upgrade. You can still get the reseller upgrade. But after that, all of these goodies are going to go away. I will sell the Elite and Pro and the other upgrade in a funnel. You cannot grab them in an all-inclusive price. You'll be paying 3 times more to get products, which is much less powerful, much less competitive. So this is the best time to buy. Also, the price goes up every day. So the more you go launch, the more you wait, the more you have to pay. Well, this is because like you, I also want to reward my action takers. I want to give the best deal first to the action takers. It's the universal law. And this is something that must be done, right? So if you get it today, you get the best price on it, but later you won't get the same price. So get it today for the best deal. Tomorrow, the deal is still available for the next 7 days, but not after that. Just clarity. Ross says purchased FE but did not get offer for OTO 1. I will get that a check, Ross. You should be taken to OTO 1 right away. I will give it a check and figure out what happened. But if you go to support and ask in chat, they OTO 1 and you can go there. Awesome, guys. So if you have any questions about it, let me know about what you want to know and I'll be happy to answer the questions. If you got QROQ today, don't forget to tell me in the chat so that I can give you a shout out and just that I welcome you to the family. I welcome you to QROQ, and I just announced to everyone that we have a new member. James says, purchase the webinar deal. Thank you, James. Welcome to QROQ, and I'm happy to have you as a customer. I'm sure you will be able to use QROQ to create amazing QR codes for your business and also for any of your clients. Shane says, today is the start. Yes, Shane, today is the start. Today is the best deal on QROQ. If you get it today, you get the best deal on it. Tomorrow, the deal will be a little less best, still be a great deal, but it will be a little less, today you will have to pay a little more. So today is the best time to get QROQ. Don't forget about the 30-day money back guarantee. So if you, for any reason, don't want to own QROQ, you can come back and tell me, hey, I don't want to own QROQ, and we. But I want to tell you this is one of the stickiest software around. And if you make a sale with QROQ, let's say you sell QROQ to a business, they will never want to exit. And I will tell you exactly why. Because if somebody creates a QR code on QROQ, that's a dynamic QR code, they're getting the data on it, they're getting the stats on it, then all of the data is already on QR. So it's like Google Docs for that matter. Once you create a document in Google Docs, you cannot subscribe because your document is in there. So that's the kind of stickiness that QROQ has. If you use it once, you put your content in there once, your customers or you will always use it because it's a great product. It solves a major. You don't want to exit and remove all your data because all of that is so much hassle. So it's one of those rare products that has a huge amount of stickiness. Another question from Dana H. I need an automated system to create individual QR codes per customer. Is it possible? Yes. An API. So if you need an automated system, you can, and you have access to a coder, or you can find a coder on Freelancer or Fiverr. You can ask them to integrate with your system and they can create the automation where the QR code will be created in QROQ and you can then show it inside of your own system. Shane says to easy payments through PayPal. Yes, Shane, PayPal works pretty conveniently and Stripe is also. So choose the one that you want. Francis says, I need to go. I have purchased the all-inclusive deal and the $37 bump. We'll check it out later. Thank you, Francis, and welcome to QROQ. I hope you enjoy it. And if you want to resell it, you consider getting the 140 extra licenses too. And I'm sure the unlimited usage is going to be fun because you won't be paying for anything. You will be using the QROQ. You'll be using QROQ well beyond 500,000 scans per day and no limits on AI. Both of this is amazing and perfect. Ganti says, where are your servers located that are hosting the QR code? Ganti, they are all in the US. US has the best server infrastructure, the cheapest and the most available. So we use US-based servers. David says, how do we log into PeopleBots? David, after you buy QROQ, you will go to the membership. There is a membership, and inside of membership, inside of the QROQ membership, sign into QROQ. You will find a link that takes you to PeopleBots and also, of course, the password system. So you can immediately log into PeopleBots and start using it. The website is actually peoplebots.in. All right. Dana says, can you help me with that later? Absolutely, Dana. We have a support process that is online 24 hours a day. So anytime you need help today or tomorrow or next week or next month, just approach us, tell us about your issue, and my support team will get to you. Usually we answer the support tickets in about 3 hours, right? That's the turnaround time. Hours you get the resolution. And if you need further help, we have technical team members who will guide you and make sure that your issues are resolved. Jenny says, I have CloudFunnels. Can I trade that app for one of your other apps like you allowed in other launches? Absolutely, Jenny. Yes, you can. If you have CloudFunnels and or PeopleBots and you want one of my other apps in exchange instead of CloudFunnels or PeopleBots, yes, we'll do that for you. All you need to do is tell my I have CloudFunnels. Can you please give me Engagey or Writix or anything else that you want? And we will do that for you. No problems at all. James has a question. Can you put the QR code in a Facebook to people, which often block people who put links? James, actually, that's a great idea because you can use the image upload facility to put in a QR code. And I think Facebook doesn't see that as a URL. And there's a pretty good chance that you will not be blocked. Well, that's a brain, James. And I think you can definitely do that. So go ahead and try it. It will work for sure in my best judgment. Mark says purchase. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much for purchasing QROQ today. I hope you enjoy it just as much as we enjoyed building it. Shane says, what is the hash? Well, Shane, I don't understand the question. You will need to explain it better. What do you mean by what is the hashtag? All right, so Dana's question was answered by Roshan. Thanks, Roshan. Jenny says, I'm in, love your products, G. Thank you, Jenny. Appreciate you, appreciate having you as our customer. And I hope you will keep using our products, keep benefiting. Thank you again for buying this and all the other products that you've got from me. Dana says, can you put QR codes in a video GIF? Will it work? Dana, it will work, but remember, you will then need to make sure that the QR code continues through the video. So people need time to scan it. If you put it only in for 1 second, you will not get the scan. So make sure you put it in the entire video and it will work without an issue. Shane says, your support hash. All right, I will put the support link in the email, sorry, in the chat. It's support.technicforce.com. So you can go to my support by this from this URL. If you have any requests, any kind of questions for my support team or any kind of access, you can. Dana, yes, Reels, but I don't think people are scanning Reels because understand this. People are watching Reels on their phone. QR codes are supposed to be scanned on the phone. They're typically not going to scan using the same phone. Now, what you can do is if people, maybe they grab the screenshot, they can scan it, but you will really need to have a compelling reason for them to do that. So typically, I think you would not get scans from Reels, right? So that's just my analysis, but I could be wrong. Well, it's been a great webinar. I think it went very well. We had a glitch at some point of time when the video stopped playing, but apart from that, it was great. Larry says, I'm in. Thank you. Thank you, Larry, for buying QROQ today. Really appreciate your business. I hope you enjoy QROQ. I hope you have fun. Remember, guys, QROQ gives you access to all of the funnel. You can't check this out. These are all the products that you get. And it's $189 today. You can grab the funnel. If you want to grab only the front end, only the FE, you can grab it for $32. Go to QROQ.in. If you want to go get the webinar special deal, also type webinar deal in there and you will be taken to that. We have, of course, perfect ratings, 4.9 stars for customer support and product quality on Google Business across 24 reviews. And on Trustpilot, 4.5 stars across 31 reviews. Actually, now it's 35. So you can imagine the kind of work we do and how we try to work with our customers. I'm going to play a demo. I'm going to play a sales video for CloudFunnels while I take your questions in the chat. So take a look at what CloudFunnels can do for you guys.
Are you tired of paying all your profits to underpowered but overpriced site builders? It's time to put an end to that, because today you will have the best way to build your business sites for a fraction of the cost. Build landing pages, opt-in pages, squeeze pages, create awesome lead pages, and deliver your lead magnets. Make looking sales pages and integrate with sales platform or payment gateway of your choice. Design wonderful funnels and deliver your content to your buyers seamlessly in easy to set up memberships. Now, at the same time, keep a hawk's eye on your products, your sales, and find out exactly what's working for your business. Yes, all this and more is possible with the most powerful business site builder ever invented, CloudFunnels. CloudFunnels is the perfect business site builder designed to put your business ahead of the competition. So if you want a piece of the blazing growth in online business without giving away all of your profits to greedy gurus, keep watching, because what we show you here will blow your mind. If you have been ever considered paying $97 or $297, $397, or even more every month for a funnel or site builder, I feel your pain. Even because all you are paying for is the hype and a fee to worship the guru. It is time to move on to something better, something that will grow your business faster and cost less. It's time to move on to CloudFunnels. Now, CloudFunnels has everything that those expensive funnel builders processing, a powerful WYSIWYG page designer. Check. One-click system to port over your funnels from expensive alternatives. Check. Inbuilt email marketing. Yup. Check. Support for multiple funnels on one domain. Check. Search engine optimization. Check that off too. Finally, protection against funnel thieves. Check, check, check. CloudFunnels also gives you support for more payment cards and affiliate platforms than any alternative. I'm talking about 10 times more. You will find the leading international payment gateways and even the leading gateway in your own country or region. You also get support for more autoresponders and CRMs than the competition, so that you can take your data anywhere and bring it from anywhere without a worry. You also get full compliance for GDPR. Be it consent or data requests, CloudFunnels can handle anything. You get A/B powerful caching that delivers your pages at lightning speed, and a very powerful administration panel that lets you create sub-user accounts, so you can have your VA fire off your emails, but they don't have the rights to download your customers list. Yeah, that's included. We also built dozens of plugins for CloudFunnels, all the cool stuff that others were charging you hundreds of dollars for a month. Exit pops, surveys, quiz plug, version proof, spin rewards, reviews, we have them all and more. Our team creates awesome plugins all the time, and you get them all free from the CloudFunnels marketplace. No one has anything that remotely close to this. But how easy is this to use, you ask? Well, the answer is simple. Easier than anything you have ever seen. With our one-click install, you could do everything from booking a domain to installing CloudFunnels on it. Point and easy. No more pesky DNS setup to deal with. In short, it's just the thing your business needs to take full advantage of the online marketing opportunity while keeping all your profits. Show your business some love. Upgrade it to CloudFunnels today. Save hundreds of dollars and explode your online marketing. You've come to us at the perfect time because
Awesome, guys. So this was CloudFunnels, and you get a better offer than what by people on the sales page. So no point in telling you about the special sale. It's much more expensive. But on the webinar today, you get the best, cheaper. Just trying to get back into my PowerPoint. Really, I'm not a big fan of PowerPoint and not a great user. I want to just go to another slide. Awesome. So today you get CloudFunnels and PeopleBots and the entire offer of QROQ for $189. It's a special deal, only live today. Only live today, and during the launch sale you can get it. And if you have any kind of, if you have CloudFunnels already and you want any of my other software, you can actually check out my complete range of products on technicforce.com, and you can tell me, and you can replace CloudFunnels or PeopleBots with any of these. And if you have any problems, file access or anything, don't worry about it. Just talk to my support team. They are on live chat. We use PeopleBots for live chat, of course. Go to getqroq.in and talk to this person, Lauren Mitchell, and they will help you with the problem, and they will guide you and make sure your issues are solved. So there's a live chat process. People are working in there and they will help you. And Jenny, you're right. You're absolutely correct. Your question is, sorry if I assume the reseller provides our client the pro version. Yes, Jenny, you actually get an option. So when you sell to your customers, you get an option where you can choose whether you give them the pro or the elite version, and you can give them any version you want. And it's for a purpose, because you can tell them, hey, if you want to buy the elite version, you can buy it from me for $80. If you want to buy the pro version, you can buy it from me for $120, and you get upselling them. So we want to make it possible for you to upsell them, and you can sell both the elite or pro version. Of course, every license counts. So whether you make elite sale or pro sale, it's one license. So pro is a great way, but of course you can upsell people that way. Jenny says, Cheese and team are king of marketing software. I'm getting the 140 reseller too. Really appreciate it, Jenny. And I hope you are able to sell all those and make a lot of money from. The calculations are fantastic. If you sell all of those 210 licenses for $100, you get to keep $21,000. If you sell it for $50, you still get to keep about $10,500. And if you sell it at my price, which is $164, you get to keep over $30,000. So that's the kind of the potential. And let me remind you, the licenses are not time locked. My products are not going to be out of market in 2 months. So I think Dana had that experience some time ago, but not with Techniforce. So if you buy this product today, the sell it today, next month, 6 months down the line, 1 year down the line, absolutely no issues. You can keep making that money and you can keep earning from the license that you get today. So yeah, that's a special offer. Get it now for the $189 price. Jenny says, I used AI to look at our competition on this. Only major enterprises have some of the options of QROQ. QROQ is by far the best. That's absolutely true, Jenny. When I made QROQ, I actually studied the market myself. And then I sat down to think, okay, this is what my competition is doing. How can I make my product better? And we try to do everything that we can to make it better. And that's why you see advanced features like AI creator and all those other things that we built in there. So yeah, it's a market beating product. That's the same case with any one of our products that you pick, whether it's Bloggy or Writix or Complify or PeopleBots. They're all products, right? If you look at the capabilities, none of our competitors have what we have in our products. Laurie says, I miss getting the 140 reseller. How can I purchase it after the fact of my earlier purchase? So Laurie, my team can help you with that. Swati, can you please drop the link to the reseller license, a direct link to it in case other people also missed that and they want to get it. So we have a link for that, and I think Swati will drop it in a moment. So you can click on that link and you'll be taken to a buy page where you can buy the 140 upgrade. We still have that option during the launch sale. So just going to give it to you in a moment. Wow, it's been 2.5 hours since we started the webinar. You guys, we have a lot of people still on the webinar. Appreciate you. And I had a lot of fun talking to you guys. Really good questions today, a really responsive audience. And I had fun, especially the people who already have my products. It just tells me that, when a customer comes back to your webinar and they buy a product from you because they have bought something else from you earlier, that validates my entire strategy. So my business is built on the foundation that my customers will keep buying from me, right? So that's the entire business strategy that I have. If somebody comes to me once and buys a Techniforce product, I want them to look at all the 30 products that I have today and all the products that I will build in the future and make sure that they get them all, because they know just by default that they're great bargains and they're going to do the work that they claim to do, and they will work well. So that's my entire business strategy. It's good to see that being validated today on the webinar. I think majority of the people here today have somehow got connection with me, have bought one of my products before. So I appreciate you for it. Thank you so much. And we're going to end the webinar soon. I think it's 2.5 hours. My voice is now tired. I feel this changing and I feel that I can't speak for a while. I've done so many webinars with Todd Gross earlier. He's one of my frequent partners. Marvel at how he can do this for 3 hours plus without a break. So I'm not in the same league, but yep, it was great to do this webinar today and talk to you guys. If you have any more questions, drop it in the chat. I will take some more questions, but then we'll end the webinar in about 5 to 10 minutes. So if you have an opportunity to ask me more questions, drop them now, because we're going to end the webinar soon, guys. Thank you again for coming in today. Really appreciate you. I know it's getting late for many of you, especially if you are in UK or Australia, and I really appreciate you taking out the time to sit up with me and work with me on the webinar. We had fun. I had fun, and on that note, there are a few last more questions from Ganti. One from Ganti: when we sell our reseller license to our customer, how many QR codes are allowed? Can you also show the form where we enter the name of the reseller license? So Ganti, they get the same deal. So if you make a sale of the Pro, they get unlimited QR codes. If you make a sale of an Elite version, and you get to decide what version they get, they get, I think, remember, I don't even remember. Hold on there. 30 QR pages, 100 dynamic QR. So they get 100 QRs. But if you sell the Pro to them, they will get unlimited QR pages, unlimited dynamic QRs, exactly the same deal, right? So it won't be a different deal. Creating the license is pretty easy. Now we have this now inside of our software itself. Let me see if I'm logged in into QROQ. I'm not so sure. If I can, I'll try to show that to you. Just a second there. I don't remember my password though. Okay, I remembered it, I think. Fantastic. So this is QROQ, and you can go into reseller like this. It's insanely easy, Ganti. Click on add sub user, like you wanted to give access to Cyril, put in their email ID, select a password for them, whatever you want, select a level, Pro or Elite. And if you want to give them a one-time version, you can select that. If you want to give them a year, like that, and just click on add sub user. That's it, right? Their account is now created. You Pro level access, they have 50,000 credits assigned. And if you want to cancel their purchase at any time, you can do that. So I hope that's clear to you guys. And I have a question from Mike. When we sell it as is it a white label? No, Mike, it's not a white label. I never do white labels because I build my products. Like my products, I keep them long term. And white labeling is like saying goodbye to the product and my branding. I don't like that. So I don't white label my products anymore. I never liked it when I did for a couple of my products, but now I just don't want to. So I don't white label the products. You'll be selling QROQ, you'll be working with QROQ. Can we charge for more credits? Yes, you can. We have a system where you can give credits to people inside of our main membership, and you can give credits to people. This is something that was demanded by a lot of our customers, letting you buy credits and give to other people. So we are building that. It's not on yet, but it's coming up very soon, probably in the next couple of weeks, where you can buy credits from Technic Force and just give it to another user. So yeah, that's possible. All right, so I think Ganti had a question. If they forget the password, can they update on their own? So they can. Ajul already answered this for you. Dana H, what is the URL for the pages we'll be creating with your software? So Dana, QROQ takes care of that automatically. It creates a shortened URL. I think we had some samples in here which would tell you how they look. Let me get to that in a moment. So you see inbuilt URL. This URL QROQ.in/AAOL. Well, this is how your URL will look. It's going to be a compact URL, and people can come here and they will be taken to any of their websites. So yeah, there is the QROQ domain is attached one. This is only for dynamic QR codes. If you create a static QR code, then no, then they will be taken straight to the website that you have.
Fine.
They can buy from the link, yes, but again, remember you're offering them a better deal than us, because that's why the bulk pricing is geared this way, so that you can compete with us. We don't worry about it because you already paid us and you got it during the special deal, so we respect that, and we don't want to sell to your customers QROQ again. So yes, you can just beat us in the price. Go ahead. Carlos says, will the link be up all day? Yes, Carlos, the link all day. So if you want to consult friends and family and you want to make up your mind after an hour, 2 hours, or 5 hours, no problems with that. You can just come back and buy it after. We'll be here for you. The deal, remember the link, right? I just want to remind you what the link is.
Fine.
This is the link, getqroq.in/webinar deal. Awesome. So I guess more people already left, and I think a lot of you guys will be tired by now. We're going to end the webinar soon as your questions stop coming. But I promise you, if you ask me questions, I'll stay up all night and answer them. Dana says, can we create a QR code that when scanned generates a pre-written social post? Not really, Dana, because a social post is a lot of content, and putting all of that in is really not feasible. Even that technology doesn't allow that. But we have some QRs that allow things like putting a phone number in, putting an SMS in, and putting a WhatsApp, putting an email address in. But a phone number, email message, like just like contact me, something like that. But a complete social post seems a little bit out of the league, and I don't think QR codes are a good technology to do that. There are some new technologies coming up which are successor to QR codes, which can do this, and eventually we will bring. But for now, QR codes are not good enough for this. Has anyone tried QR code on Pinterest pins? Well, Ganti, I've seen QR codes on Pinterest pins, and I think that's a great idea again, because Pinterest is something that it's an image thing, not a video. It's not a reel. So people can actually scan that QR. Great idea there to put it on a Pinterest pin. Shane's question, how much can we get when we sell the software? Shane, I recommended a price of selling it for about $100 a pop for pro version. You can do more than that. We will be selling it for $164 per license, the pro version, right? Elite and then pro upgrade, $164 and yearly. So the easiest way to make money, to make it a no-brainer for yourself and the customers who come to you from the reseller, I would say just sell it to them for $100 to $140 and tell them I will give you a lifetime. You will be able to sell licenses in no time at all, right? And you can go to social media, you can go to Facebook groups, you can go to your email list, offer them this deal. You will be running out of licenses. You won't really have to spend a lot of time trying to sell. Ralph, the API is available only in the pro version, not in the elite version, because that's the entry level, right? Shane says, didn't your ad say 10,000? Which I'm not so sure. 10,000. Oh, no, that's the proper. Okay, let me just give you the calculation. $100 per license. Today, you can get 70 licenses from me. If you sold it for $120, you get $10,000 back right away, right? So it's the total, right? You're not going to sell one license of QROQ for $10,000, Shane. That's not going to work, right? But you can sell 70 licenses for a total of $10,000. If you also grab the 140 licenses that you can get extra today for only $97, you get to sell 140 licenses more. So if you sold them again for $100 $100 a license, that's another $14,000 for you. So you can actually make a lot more than $10,000 from this product. People have made in the past a huge amount of money from me. I remember a guy came to me and told me that he made $8,800, approximately 8,829 something, he said, from one of the deals that I gave him. So yeah, people have done that. I know a bunch of you have already got my other software. You've sold them, you've made your money back, and you've got a profit on top. Depending on your sales skills, depending on how you sell, where you sell, how much effort you make, you can sell these licenses all the time. Jacinta says, how much is the pro version? Jacinta, if you want to buy only the elite and the pro today, you can get it for $32 for the elite, and pro upgrade for $6-7. So that's about $100. But the all-inclusive is $189, and you get 70 licenses to sell. So it's like getting pro 70 times over and then being able to sell it. That's a no-brainer deal. I would go for that. Jacinta says, I missed the presentation. Jacinta, yes, we will have a recording soon. As soon as I get away from the webinar, I'm going to wait for the recording to generate, to render, and then I'm going to edit it and put it out. So the webinar replay will be available soon. Dana says, can I have my own domain for the pages instead of using QROQ.in URL? Dana, you can, in that case, prepare the static QR code, make a dynamic QR code, and you can do that. Any more questions, guys? I'm here to answer your questions. And if no more questions, then webinar. Thank you again for attending. A great session. We had fun. I think this is about my 7th webinar in the last 12 months. No, not 7th, actually, it's more than that. About the 7th webinar that I did solo, and so many more that I did with Todd Gross. Jacinta says, is this for all the licenses? The price $189. Yes, Jacinta, it's for all the licenses. It's a special deal, $189 for all the license, for everything included. Shane says, how much is advertising? Shane, I don't like to advertise much. Usually what I like is go to people and offer them the product. You can use outreach marketing, go to Facebook groups and post, go to find people, local businesses, call them up or send them an email, use Google Business to do that, or use Facebook group, Facebook technology, Facebook search to find it, and local businesses, and you can just mail them or message them directly and offer them the product, because that way you can make the most amount of money, right? Don't spend money up front on ads. Like it's a no-brainer. Make the money with zero investment. That's the best deal. This is what I'm trying to do for you today. Rodney has a question. I had to step away, but I wanted to know if you showed how to put your own image. Rodney, I did in the demo. We have a few people here. If you want to see the demo, I can play it back. It's going to take like 12 minutes, but it's a long demo. But if you want to see it, I can play it back if a couple of people need it. Jacinta says, unlimited means I don't have to buy more credits ever. Yes, Jacinta, that's absolutely true. Ever is 2 years. We have a 2-year limit on this. So for 2 years, you don't have to buy any credits. Ganti says, did you sell all your products through JVZoo or did you use Vario Plus as I'm trying to look at my past buys? Ganti, I might have sold a couple of products on Vario Plus, but that was like 7 years ago. And I like JVZoo. I've been working on it for a long time. So mostly I'm on JVZoo, like 90% of the times, 99 maybe. This is better than the ads. Yeah, that's what I think, Shane, right? If you don't have to spend money up front and you get the profit, it's way better than the ads. I don't like the ad strategy if your business model is not proven first. So run if you can see the ROI coming to you. Roshan answered the question. Don says, yes, a demo running again would be great. So Don, I'm going to play the demo. I know Jacinta probably wants to see it too, and so does Shane, I think. Let's play the demo. Hey everyone, this is Cyril Gupta, the best friend in your business, and today I'm going to show you QROQ, the all-new QR code platform that is going to make your QR codes brandable and smarter. It's going to make them truly a marketing tool that benefits your business and helps you take it forward faster. So let's go in and take a look at QROQ. Right now I'm on the dashboard where you can see day-wise record of the scans that your business gets. And of course you can change the time periods you want. And you can also see some of the latest QR codes that you've created. You can see the views or the scans on those. If you want to check out the stats, you can do that. We can create some really exciting QR codes with QROQ, and that's what I'm going to do. You can see here some of the earlier QR codes, but we're going to create a high quality branded QR, and to do that, you just need to click on create QR, and then you get the option to choose whether you want to make a dynamic QR or a static one. Remember, the QR codes that you've been making in the past are the static URL QR codes that you can never change. They are locked forever and you can never change the URL. So QROQ lets you create both static and dynamic QR codes, and you get a lot of different options to choose what you want to put on the QR codes. You can put websites, SMS messages. Yes, you can let people message you directly from a QR. You can get emails sent to you. You can also put in pure text. Yes, you can put in pure text in a QR code. You can send WhatsApp messages, and if you got a restaurant or a place where people gather and you want to give them access to Wi-Fi, you can give them access to the Wi-Fi directly by scanning a QR. You can put your
the QR code. You can have people make calls to you, or you can even put your crypto address and let people transfer Bitcoin to you using a QR. Of course, PayPal is also included. These are all the static options. And in dynamic options, again, you've got all the different static options that were, but you also get goodies like social media. Yes, you can create a link tree style page that links to all of your social media pages and have it on a QR. So when people scan it, they get taken to any of your social media handles. They discover them all. You can also create a business page. Yes, a completely dedicated business page on any topic. It could be your corporate website, or it could be anything else. Maybe your thing, maybe you've got a product on it, anything you want. Yes, that page can be linked to a QR. You don't even need hosting because it will be done inside of QROQ. I'm going to show many of these things to you soon. You can also create links to a feedback page. People can give you their feedback through a QR. You can share images. You can share multiple links on QR. If you are a restaurant owner or a cafe owner, you can have your menu on the QR. You could create a QR code that directs people to you, whether it's on Android or iPhone, doesn't matter. You can have your profile card. It's like a business card, but then it's a profile which people can visit. So if you're a consultant, you can have your entire profile on a QR. Imagine printing that on your business card and having people discover much more details about you by just scanning it using their phone. If you're an e-com seller, you can also have coupons. So whether you want to put coupons online or inside a store where people walk in, you can do both using QROQ. You can even share videos or PDFs or even your event and music, all through a QR code. Let's start by sharing a website URL in QR. It'll be for my website, techniqueforce.com. So I will just put that in. Then click on continue. By the way, if you want to create multiple QR codes in one go, you can create in bulk using the, you can just upload a CSV file and QROQ will create multiple QR codes in just one step. But for now, I'm going to do the manual way. You can see the preview of the QR that you've just created. This is right now a very simple QR code, simple black and white images, but now you can change things a lot. For example, if I want to change the background color, I can make it any color I want. And look at this, the background color has changed. For this, I kind of like an off-whitish color. I'll just go for this. You can also change the dots color. So if you want to change the dots color, maybe something to this that stands out, do that. Here you go. You can also change the corner border color and the background color. So let's play with that also a little bit. I think let's go to a blue shade, yeah, for some reason, right? Let's make it look really standoutish. Here we go. You can also choose dots or borders you want. So we've got all these different options. Right now it's set to this, but if you want to choose something different, let's say you wanted to choose something more stylish for your QR, you can choose this, or we can make it circular dots. I actually like circular dots. I'm going to keep that. Then you can also choose different kind of borders. Why have only square? Look at this. They look much better, right? Looking cool too. What about circles? I think circles look good. Lots of different options here also. Check this out. Many different options. And you can also choose the shape of the dots. So if you want to use stars for some reason, you could do that. Or circle, I think that's also possible. Many different options here too. I'll just go for a circular box. That's fun. I think this QR code looks good. And then you can also put in your logo. So any logo that you upload will be available. So we just put in some logos historically. If you want to put in a new logo, you can browse it and select it. I already have my logo here. I'll just click on it. And my logo is now on the center of the QR code. That means your QR code is now branded with your brand, like Technique Force. And if you want a frame, you can put a frame on the QR. So check this out. Scan me. You got different styles of frame, and you can actually choose the message that you want to use, right? So if you want to put Technique Force here for some reason, click change, done. Finally, click on continue and your QR code is ready right here, and you can download it in PNG or SVG formats. You can put it on your website, put it in your social media ads, or if you're running any kind of campaigns on social media, you can do that. Or the dots color. So if you want to change the dots color, maybe something to this that stands out, you can do that. There you go. You can also change the corner border color and the background color. So let's play with that also a little bit. I think let's go to a blue shade, yeah, for some reason, right? Let's make it look really standoutish. Here we go. You can also choose what of dots or borders you want. So we've got all these different options. Right now it's set to this, but if you want to choose something different, let's say you wanted to choose something more stylish for your QR, you can choose this, or we can make it circular dot. I like circular dots, I'm going to keep that. Then you can also choose different kind of border. Only square. Look at this. They look much better, right? This is looking cool too. What about circles? I think circles look good. Lots of different here also. Check this out. Many different options. And you can also choose the shape of the dots. So if you want to use stars for some reason, you could do that. Or circle. I think that's also possible. Many different options here too. I'll just go for a circular box. That's fun. I think this QR code looks good. And then you can also put in your logo. So it will be available. So we just put in some logos historically. If you want to put in a new logo, you can browse it and select it. I already have my logo here. I'll just click on it. And my logo is now on the center of code. That means your QR code is now branded with your brand, like Technic Force. And if you want a frame, you can put a frame on the QR. Check this out. It says scan me. You've got different styles of frame, and you can actually choose the message that you want to use, right? So if you want to put Technic Force here for some reason, and click change, done. Finally, click on continue and your QR code is ready right here, and you can download it in PNG or SVG formats. You can put it on your website, put it in your social media ads, or if you're running any kind of campaigns on social media, you can do that. You can publish them if you're printing an ad or you're printing a or a brochure or a card, and you can bet when people look at this, they will take notice. Your QR code is going to stand out, it's going to look special, and people will remember this. Compare this QR code to, right? This is non-descriptive. Nobody pays attention to something like this, but this, it actually stands out. That's what QROQ can do, but this is only the beginning, because I'm going to show you even more exciting features next. QROQ not only gives you a beautiful QR code, but also turns it into a real marketing tool. Now you can actually track who's been scanning your QR and find out who really are your customers. So if you look at the QRs that you've already created, you will see things like how many scans they've got. And if you click on them, you will get more details about it. So let's see if we can find one with more scans. Yes, this one, it's a QR that connects to an image and it's got 7 scans so far. Just click on it and you will see information like how many scans every single day, right? So this is a test, of course, account, so it doesn't have so many real scans. In the real world, you will have it on your website or on your shop, and you will see a lot of different scans happening. You will see what kind of operating system people are scanning the QR. Scanning it with a Windows, let's say computer, or they're scanning it with an Android phone or an iPhone. All of that information will be available here. You will see when the campaign started, how many scans happened every single day, where your QR scanners are coming from. If you've got a local product, it will be, of course, the country that you are in. But if you've got a website or you've got an ad running, you can see who are the people scanning in all those different countries, and you can see what cities are they from. So this is a great way to understand how your QR is working. If you're spending money on ads, if you're spending money on promotions, you can find out how the promotions are working. Now this is for an image, but imagine you could do the same for coupons, you could do the same for menus, you could do the same for offers that you promote, or your Linktree account that you have. You can see how your QR is actually working, the impact that it creates. That's a part of QROQ. QROQ also gives you overall analytics for all your QR
codes, right? All you need to do is go into the analytics section. You will see all the QR codes that you've created along with the views that they've got. You can sort them also. If you want to see the QR code that has got the most views, you could do that. If you want to sort the QR code by the title, the name, you could do that too. And below that, below this section, you will see all the different information points that we have, like the operating systems, the devices that your customers are using, the countries they're from, the browsers they are using, the cities they're from, all laid out in a graphical format so that you can easily understand how your audience is behaving. If you have been running QR codes that are connected to the feedback option, as I showed you earlier, you can collect feedback from your clients. You see those feedbacks too right on this screen. So it is like a composite view of all your business. Now, QR codes are meant to be shared, and if you are running a service, if you're a service provider, or a lot of QR codes, you can also group them into groups. Yes, make a group for marketing QR, make a group for transactional QRs, make a group for static QRs, or if you're running campaigns, group them according to the campaigns. That is possible inside of QROQ. And you can also share those groups with team members. Let's say you got a VA working for you, or you are a seller and you are onboarding and create a group for that particular customer. Let them run their campaigns, share them the access of QROQ, charge them for it, and let them use QROQ by paying you a fee. Of course, you can help them as required if they need any technical assistance. You know, local businesses are not technical. They need the service, but they also need help. So you can make it a premium product. So you can assign team access, just invite anyone you want using a code, or just use the email address. Exactly how much access you want them. Do you want to limit them to a particular group, or you want to access to all of the website, all of the account? Both are possible. If you choose limited access, you can give access to the team by just going to the group and then click on assign to team, and you will be able to choose what groups you want to assign to. Right? So it makes your job easy, it gives you protection, it lets you onboard your customers or give access to the groups to your team members, so that you make sure that they cannot access the rest of the account and everything is protected in silos. The next feature we're going to look at is creating a landing page for your QRs, or a QR landing page with AI. Yes, with QROQ, you can do it in one step. All you need to do, landing page a title and describe what you want on it. For example, I'm creating a landing page for a dentist. The clinic is called Smile Easy. We do a high quality. Let's also add some more information. Dentist. You can put in as much information as you want. I have put in the clinic name. We do high quality pain-free dental work with a strong target on children. Treatments available. I gave a list of treatments. Then I talked about special features, and finally the phone and the email. And all I need to do now is click on generate. It takes a few seconds, and there you have it. Your landing page is right over here. You can view it, and if you want to edit it, just click on the edit button over here, and you can easily modify anything you want on this page. You can even insert an image like this, rebrand the page as you want, click on this, and now you have an updated QR page that you can easily circulate, generate a QR code for it, and you can circulate it. No need for any hosting, no need for any complex setup. QROQ is so you can integrate QR codes in your own app using QROQ. Create those branded experiences without even having to do it manually. And if you've got the reseller level, you can sell QROQ and create licenses for your customers so that they can come in and use QROQ just regular user that we sell to. To do that, all you need to do is click on add sub-user, then put in the customer's name, the email address, the password that you want to assign them, and the level of access that you want to give them. And finally, whether you want to make it a recurring payment or a recurring account or a one-time account, lifetime account, you can choose that and just add them. Those customers that you assign the accounts to will be able to just like a regular user, and we will also give them the support, everything they need to get the best out of QROQ. Finally, in settings, you can change your password, change your email, name, etc. And
QROQ in other languages. We support Spanish too at this time, and this list will be expanded continuously. So you can choose to use QROQ in Spanish if you want to. So this was a complete overview of QROQ, showing you all the features and capabilities. It's the best QR code marketing platform that exists. It will help you take your business forward using QR codes.
All right, guys. So thanks for watching the demo again. And Jacinta has a question: how will we charge our own prices? So yeah, there is no white labeling in here. You can sell it at a price which is equal to ours or comparable to ours pretty easily. If you want to go a lot more higher, of you will need to justify that. And if you are a service provider, you can always provide QR codes as a service. I think that's a great model. If you want to charge your own custom prices, don't sell them the platform, sell them the QR code, sell them the service. And that's a great way. It's been about 3 hours, guys. I think we need to close the webinar. And appreciate you coming in for the offer. If you still want to get it and you haven't got it yet, this is the URL to go to: getqroq.in/webinar deal. So check out that page. You'll be taken to the buy button. And if you want to find more information about it, you can go to getqroq.in and you can get more information and you can take a look at all the features there. There's a demo there again and lots of other details. So on that note, I will say goodbye to you. Thank you again for the patience, for being with me on the webinar. This is over 3 hours. Appreciate your time and a good evening or good night wherever you are. Have a great day. I will see you again with a new product, new ideas. And I have a final question. Ganti, can you show the Google Maps to get the local business information? Yes, Ganti, I will play that for you. Can't say no to you. It's not a big video anyways.
Finding local businesses who can be customers to your QR code services or QR code accounts, QROQ accounts, is you can just go to Google Maps and put in any niche that you want. For example, if I wanted to put in restaurants in downtown New York, whatever region you want to put in, just put in the details over here, whatever area you want, whatever niche you want, and you can just click on the business name. And typically you will discover all the details about it, like their address, their website address, and their phone number. Then you can go to the website, find their email ID, or you can contact them on phone and ask them about the QR code technology that they're using, or better technology, and just sign up new customers who can pay you a recurring fee. Because remember, these are local businesses. All they want are solutions and they're ready to pay for it. You can even look for them on Facebook. So yes, you can just put in, for example, restaurant. Same thing, restaurant in downtown New York. Press enter. And then you can go for posts. You will see posts from all these people, from the restaurants or the people who visited those restaurants or whatever niche you have chosen. You can then target them, find their websites, the same page, same thing. Find their websites, find their Facebook pages and contact people that way. You can find marketplace entries, and it's very easy to find clients on Google and on Facebook this way. And remember, it's absolutely free.
Thank you again, guys. Thanks again for attending the webinar with me. This is the page to buy the product if you still haven't bought it. I look forward to you getting in. Tanjela just got in. Thank you, Tanjela, for getting the software. Thank you again. And good night. I gotta edit this webinar and set up the replay. So I think I better get started now. It's so that I still have enough time for people to use it by the afternoon. On that note, goodbye and good night. I'll see you again later. And I'm gonna end the webinar now. Thanks again. Bye-bye.